I just wanted to go home, to pass through this small town, but Sheriff Hetzel stopped me for no reason. He looked at my scruffy appearance, with disgust in his eyes. I could tell he thought I was just some troublemaking drifter. Before I could even explain, he forced me into his patrol car, drove me out of town, and warned me never to set foot in his town again. I was already feeling down, and I didn't take his words seriously. This was the only way home for me. I turned around and kept walking toward the town. Soon enough, the sheriff caught up with me again. This time he was furious. He pulled out his gun and threatened me, saying I had to come in for questioning. I was pissed off, but I didn't want trouble, so I put my hands on the hood of the car and let him search me. The sheriff found my survival knife on me. He decided to take me back to the station for a thorough interrogation. Soon I was sitting in an interrogation room. The deputy was asking me questions, but I wasn't really listening. I was just staring at the window in front of me. That window suddenly reminded me of the POW camp in Vietnam. All that torture, that hopelessness. An officer came over. I wanted to check my dog tags. I didn't want to fight them, so I just watched as he took them. That's when the deputy realized I was a Vietnam vet, but I could tell he didn't give a damn. In the end, they hit me with 90 days and a $250 fine when I took off my shirt, and they saw all the scars covered my body. One of the young cops said something about reporting this to higher UPS, but the deputy just waved him off like it was nothing. Then they started hosing me down with a high-pressure water hose. The officers were laughing and mocking me. The whole time, the water hurt, but compared to what I went through in Vietnam, this was nothing. But then they brought out a straight razor to shave me. That's when everything changed. Those sharp blades instantly took me back to the prison camp. The images of them torturing prisoners with knives, the screaming, that feeling of helplessness in that moment. My mind couldn't tell the difference between past and present. My survival instinct kicked in, and I couldn't just take it anymore. I made my move. The sheriff heard the commotion and rushing to stop me. I kicked him down hard. At that moment, I wasn't some prisoner anymore. I was special forces. I was a Green Beret. My training came back to me, and I took down every cop in that room without breaking sweat. I grabbed my knife and got the hell out of that station to completely shake off their pursuit. I grabbed a motorcycle. It was the perfect choice. Motorcycles are small and agile, great for rough terrain. This was survival training 101 from jungle warfare. The sheriff was right behind me in his car, and we had ourselves a high-speed chase. A few minutes later, we were outside the town limits. I deliberately drove the bike into the woods, trying to use the rough terrain to lose him, but this sheriff knew his town too well. He stuck to me like glue. But he clearly didn't think about the motorcycle's advantages. I wanted to keep going, but there was no more road ahead. I ditched the bike and took off in the forest on foot. The sheriff was still yelling something behind me, but he had no idea who he was dealing with. He just picked a fight with the wrong guy.